Electric vehicles have been hailed as the future of transportation, with many benefits such as lower emissions, lower maintenance costs, and higher efficiency. However, a recent report has revealed that many EV owners are not satisfied with their electric cars, and some even regret buying them. What are the reasons behind this discontent? Today we'll explore the findings of the report, the challenges and opportunities facing the EV market, and the implications for consumers. The report, titled The State of Electric Vehicles Global Consumer Insights 2024, was conducted by a leading market research firm in collaboration with several EV advocacy groups and industry associations. It surveyed over 10,000 EV owners from 20 countries covering both developed and developing markets. The report aimed to understand the motivations, preferences, experiences, and expectations of EV owners, as well as the barriers and drivers of EV adoption. One of the main findings of the report was that while most EV owners were satisfied with the performance, reliability, and safety of their electric cars, they were unhappy with several aspects of owning and driving an EV. The report identified 5 main sources of dissatisfaction among EV owners, which are discussed below. The first source of dissatisfaction was range anxiety, which is the fear of running out of battery power before reaching the destination or a charging station. The report found that 72% of EV owners experienced range anxiety at least once, and 38% experienced it frequently. The report also found that the average range of EVs in the market was 250 kilometers, which was insufficient for long-distance trips or unpredictable driving conditions. Therefore, the report suggests that the EV industry should invest in research and development to improve battery technology and efficiency, and increase the range of EVs to at least 400 kilometers. The report also suggested that the EV industry should offer more options for battery sizes, types, and capacities, and provide accurate and reliable information on the range and consumption of EVs. The second source of dissatisfaction was charging infrastructure, which is the lack of adequate and accessible charging stations, especially in public places and along highways. The report found that 65% of EV owners faced difficulties in finding or accessing a charging station, and 54% complained about the long waiting times or queues at the stations. It also found that the average charging time of EVs was 40 minutes, which was inconvenient and time-consuming for many drivers. Therefore, the report suggested that the EV industry should collaborate with the government, the utility sector, and the private sector to expand the charging infrastructure and ensure that there are enough accessible charging stations in public places and along highways. The report also suggested that the EV industry should adopt common standards and protocols for charging and reduce the charging time and cost of EVs. The third source of dissatisfaction was upfront costs, which is the high initial purchase price of EVs compared to conventional vehicles. The report found that 62% of EV owners paid more than 20% extra for their electric cars, and 28% paid more than 40% extra. The report also found that the average price of EVs in the market was $35,000, which was beyond the affordability of many potential buyers. Therefore, the report suggested that the EV industry should leverage economies of scale, mass production, and innovation to reduce the manufacturing and operational costs of EVs and pass on the savings to consumers. The report also suggested that the EV industry should offer more incentives, discounts, and financing options for EV buyers and highlight the long-term savings and benefits of owning an EV. The fourth source of dissatisfaction was unexpected repairs, which is the need for frequent or costly repairs due to battery degradation, software glitches, or mechanical issues. It found that 58% of EV owners had to repair their electric cars at least once, and 34% had to repair them more than twice. The report also found that the average repair cost of EVs was $1,500, which was higher than the repair cost of conventional vehicles. Therefore, the report suggested that the EV industry should enhance the quality and durability of the EV components, especially the battery, and ensure that they're resistant to wear and tear, weather conditions, and external factors. The report also suggested that the EV industry should provide better warranties, services, and maintenance for EV owners and lower the repair costs and frequency of EVs. The fifth source of dissatisfaction was limited variety, which is the lack of diversity and choice in EV models, features, and designs available in the market. The report found that 51% of EV owners were not satisfied with the options they had when buying their electric cars, and 44% wished they had more features or customization options. The report also found that the market was dominated by a few EV brands such as Tesla, Nissan, and BYD, which accounted for 60% of the global EV sales. Therefore, the report suggested that the EV industry should introduce more models, features, and designs of EVs and cater to the different tastes, preferences, and needs of the consumers. The report also suggested that the EV industry should encourage more innovation and creativity in the EV market and foster more competition and collaboration among EV brands. The report delved into various aspects of the EV industry and highlighted the opportunities for growth and expansion in the EV market. The report suggested several ways that the EV industry can benefit from the dissatisfaction among EV owners and gain an edge over their rivals in the market. Firstly, the report indicated that there was a high demand and interest in EVs among consumers, with 78% of the respondents saying that they'd consider buying an EV in the future. Additionally, 64% of the respondents said that they'd recommend an EV to their friends and family. However, the report also indicated that there was low loyalty and satisfaction among EV owners, with 42% stating that they'd switch to a different EV brand and 18% saying that they'd switch back to a conventional vehicle. It suggested that the EV industry could capture the market share by addressing the dissatisfaction among EV owners and offering better products and services that meet or exceed their expectations. Secondly, the report showcased that there was a strong perception and preference for certain EV brands such as Tesla, Nissan and BYD, which had a high reputation and recognition in the market. On the other hand, the report also showed that there was a weak differentiation and distinction among the other EV brands, which had a low awareness and appeal in the market. The report suggested that the EV industry could create brand value by addressing the dissatisfaction among EV owners and offering unique and distinctive products and services that stand out from the crowd. Thirdly, the report revealed that there was a supportive and favourable policy environment for EVs in many countries, with 68% of the respondents saying that their government had policies or incentives to promote EV adoption, and 52% saying that they benefited from those policies or incentives. However, the report also revealed that there was room for improvement and enhancement in the policy environment, with 32% of the respondents saying that their government had no policies or incentives for EVs, and 48% saying that they didn't benefit from those policies or incentives. It suggested that the EV industry could influence the policy environment by addressing the dissatisfaction among EV owners and offering evidence and feedback on the impact and effectiveness of the policies or incentives for EVs. The report had significant implications for consumers as they play a crucial role in the adoption and diffusion of EVs in society. For the consumers, the report advised them to be informed and aware of the pros and cons of owning and driving an EV, and to weigh the costs and benefits of their decision. The report also advised the consumers to be realistic and flexible in their expectations and demands and to adapt to the changing and evolving nature of the EV market. The report also advised the consumers to be proactive and vocal in their feedback and suggestions, and to communicate their needs and wants to the EV industry and the government. The report presented a mixed picture of the EV market with both positive and negative aspects. The report emphasised that the EV industry, the government and the consumers had to work together to overcome the dissatisfaction among EV owners and to create a better and brighter future for the EV market and the environment. And that's it for this video. We hope you enjoyed watching it and learned something new. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and share with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our future videos. We have more amazing videos coming up, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, see you next time.